New name ideas? Just a few. Need to get these out to the public. Bethany Thanksgiving. Fatherless Frederick. Yundelson H. Dollar. Buster T. Eraser. Active Prunes. Clean for Portuguese. So, my P is mother hacking purple now. Yep. I don't even know how this happened, but well, let's just say my P is totally friggin' purple now. Weirdly, it's only ever in one toilet too, and a particular toilet of mine detests me. Anyway, it doesn't even smell that bad either, which is the creepiest part. Any ideas? Reddit, assemble! I saw a bug. They don't call him Pocketmon for nothing. Okay, so this is a bit freaking weird. Pretty much, I was just minding my business, watching Friday Night Funkin' mod videos on YouTube just watching YouTube shorts per usual, and I began fondling my pants zipper. Was getting a little steamy, LOL. Yet when suddenly out of the green, what the? I totally realized the sound of my zipper going up and down was nearly identical to the sound that Caterpie makes in Pokemon. Well, I'm going to kill myself. I've been dumping peas into vending machine pickup ports for years, and it's a genuine addiction at this point. It all started at a local restaurant when I was 12 or 11, when I took some peas from my plate and put them in the bottom of the vending machine in the lobby. I made it a tradition to do it every time I went to that specific restaurant because I would always order the same thing, but I realized I could do it in other places with vending machines as long as I had peas available to me. After a few years of doing this, it increasingly becoming more and more of a normal hobby for me, I eventually started carrying peas with me everywhere just in case to see a vending machine in public and have the urge to deposit my trusty peas into it. I've probably done this to at least around 104 vending machines. I've been keeping count in the past 14 years, and I don't plan to stop anytime soon. I start shaking violently whenever I find myself in close proximity of a vending machine and I don't have a plastic baggie of peas on me. By the way, most of the time, as of recent, they are frozen, so they don't get mushed up in my pocket. I've learned the right way to go about it entirely, but there have been times where I wanted to spice it up, quite literally, and have used fully cooked and seasoned peas. It leaves quite a foul stench, if I do say so myself. So, yeah, they still haven't caught me. The Cincinnati Pea Bandit lives on. Tip of my tongue. Show. Old Nickelodeon show about Sam and Carly and Freddie who made a web show called Icarly. What's it called? Icarly? Same as the show within a show? Dude, I literally couldn't care less. Yo, I just came up with a theory! So, what if the reason Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on the face was because he was having a Pibby glitch? Like, if he was possessed by Pibby? Oh my god, please add ideas in the comments below. I'm leaking out of every device. 1964 was the last year dimes actually had silver. Non sequiturs are us. Goins. The real reason people use lotion and tissues to fap. Lotion, so their cock doesn't smell bad. Tissues, in case they need to blow their nose. Wrong sub? What the fuck? Not quite. Coyboy, possible soy variation. So, as a soy boy, of course, I'm looking for different ways to express myself. Recently, my friend group of other soy boys have come up with a new term called Coyboys. It's for soy boys who are shy, particularly easily embarrassed, and, well, coy. I want to know if there are any other coy boys out there who share my struggle of introversion as a soy boy. And I also want to know if there are soy girls, as I am currently single. So yeah, ta-ta for now, I suppose. These 4 Georges and a penniless price. When I was a youngin', my grandma would read me and my niece a pop-up book by the name of These 4 Georges and the Penniless Price. A tale that of 4 Georges, popcorn, 911 called, and more. All I'll say is it's shaped me as a human, and a wee excerpt for those unfamiliar. I was eating broccoli and jerking off by the fire like the good old days. Lol. Did y'all hear that? In the shower sometimes, I think of what if Spongebob was a different color, such as bumbling blue, or magnificent red, or bumbling brown. I don't know if that's too weird though. Let's see. I really, truly don't give one single shit about beautiful houses. They're pointless and need to be bulldozed post-haste. Okay, bro. New slang term, binoculars. When something is so ridiculous and or preposterous as well, you must now say, bruh, this is so binoculars. Literally all the kids are saying this on the playground or in Chuck E. Cheese, etc. Please test it out in the comments. Set this one around my slimes at the Dave & Buster's. Well, let's just say they were not happy. I don't know about this one. Comes off pretty binoculars to me. I keep winning games / tricks, and I think I might have powers. So me and my friend were playing a game of Egyptian waterwheel. Look it up. When I achieved 7 bennies in a row. Every time. Plus a jiggle of twice, and then some. Then, which is just crazy. My pal Christopher thought I was cheating, but I tell you what I think. I have some kind of abilities. And the other day, I was sitting and all of a sudden, a clapping sound kind of erupted from in between my ass cheeks, and all of a sudden, God damn it. All of a sudden, I smelled something weird, like a dead animal, and I'm wondering if fuck, dude, I can't. And I'm wondering if whatever had been expelled from my God damn it, dude, was powerful enough to kill some birds outside. What asked in here is, do I have Nickelodeons? Thank you, santagrillcheese. Thank you for this beautiful post. Choking on eggs. Looky here. I had a vision while eating a hard-boiled egg. I started choking it and I saw things unlike anything I'd ever seen. I envisioned myself atop a mountain of great wealth. A pooch by my side, eagles, friendship, and more. Only when I was choking on eggs had I seen such a thing. It was incredible. I'm attracted to solitaire hints. I'm actually serious. For some reason, I find it really hot when I'm playing Solitaire, the app, and I'm stuck on what to do, so the game highlights one of the cards hinting at me to move it. It's like helping me to win, and it's like really cute, like it's being supportive and kind. Does anyone else get this, like, at all? I need someone to understand, because not gonna lie, video game hints are kind of attractive, like, as it is for me. But for me, it's like, especially with Solitaire for whatever reason. I guess I imagine a huge buff man with a card for a head, and he's standing behind me. I'm sitting at the Solitaire table, and he's standing watching me struggle with my next move. But then he like leans over to me and points to one of the cards, and he's making me really hot and bothered. And he's like sweet, but really, really hot too. Like, I get a boner from it. My face when somebody tried to give me a wheat, but I'm allergic as fuck. You, sir, have won the internet this evening. Coin feed for my hen. Is it normal / morally correct? I've been inserting various types of coins, quarter, nickel, etc. into my hen's seed feed. He's a big fan of it. Doesn't need the coins themselves, however, he will occasionally swallow a dime or two when I'm not looking. Etsy. He just he just likes the filthy taste they add to his green seed. I know this is a wee bit foul, but I feel like it's slowly making him stronger somehow. Is this okay? I miss when peanut butter was niche. Now everyone acts like it's their favorite food. Like, girl, weren't you allergic 2 weeks ago? Bye. Roadwork ahead. You know the roadwork ahead meme? They actually had to change those signs because people stopped taking them seriously. That actually changed what they say, so people would stop thinking it was a meme. And I don't know what they changed it to, but people would keep joking about it, and the government was getting really mad about it. And people kept driving through cones, concrete, etc. without a care in the world. It's fucked up what the internet can do. Fart sandwich? Fart into ketchup bottle, shake it up. Fart into bread bag, seal bag, and let swirl around for a few minutes. Finally, squeeze fart ketchup onto fart bread. Enjoy! Stinky dollar prank idea. First, take $1, fart in it for some bit, seal it in a plastic bag to allow the stench to marinate for a while. Give it to a 7-Eleven guy in exchange for chips. Owned! I farted really hard and one of my lights started flickering and then the bulb shut off entirely. Not sure if I caused some kind of reaction, but I've been farting up a storm lately. Eating too many chips. And after each fart sesh, my lights start flickering. My lights would start flickering for a few minutes, like in Stranger Things, and then they would go back to normal. But tonight, I let one rip a little too hard, and I think the intense amount of gas, be it green or brown, may have broken my light bulb. But let me know if this sounds familiar, so yeah, lol. I need help to complete this. Dad left, went to the store to get milk. Mom left, went to the store to get turkey/cold cuts. Dog left, sent to the farm. Brother/sister left? Question marks. It's a username, not use your name. How do you know? It is the name of the user. Username. Hey girl, do it smell like pretzels? If yes, well, then I got some cheese. If no, okay, sorry. Dear Redditors, we should make a way to do a downvote in real life. Sometimes a person says something that makes me have a frown and I just have the need to give them a big fat downvote. Like on the best website ever, Reddit. But sadly, there's no way to down/upvote IRL. Any ideas? Anytime you was watching TV, was it hard for you to use 2 napkins, and why? Listen and learn. Anytime I was watching TV all my life, let's say I was eating chips, eggs, 3 apples, what have you. I tried to grab for a napkin, but alas, my eyes was glued to the TV. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't locate my napkins, and I was getting dust everywhere. Oh my god. And trust me, if I could attach a selfie or pictogram as an example, I would, but one of my hands... but one of my hands is occupied at the moment. Wink. I can relate, fam. I had to make a single napkin last for a week. So as to not be wasteful, napkins have 4 quadrants when you unfold them, plus 2 sides. 4 times 2 equals 8, so you're allowed 1 quadrant per day, except on Sundays where you get to use 2, which was always a nice treat. Hoax/glitch discovered. So I was talking to this person in my lecture class, and he started saying some ditty-sish disrespecting God and shit, and I mentioned how I was religious, and this motherfucker straight up said, "Fuck God." So, you know, I was pretty much like, alright dude, whatever you say. But so next time though, I saw him open his computer and his tab was open for twerk tutorials. And I was laughing but pretend not to see. And I says under my breaths, poor bastard. And Leslie, he got all nervous and coy, like, assuming I noticed, and I low-key wanted to tease him till his cheeks turned red. So I took out my trusty disc. If you know, you know. And obviously, as per usual, I pulled out a rope and swung it around, creating a pulley of some sort. I fear I might have discovered some kind of a hoax, because he looked at me and my pulley and started saying, fuck God. And I was like, what? Lol. And I found some kind of trick, and I guess I literally offended him. He looked at me and said, this gotta be a hoax. And I said, yes, it is. Y'all, I'm literally crying. A few years ago, Chipotle launched their first ever product named the Super Uncle Sauerkraut. My cousins and I would get it all the time, and then suddenly they stopped selling it with as to no explanation, we as to why. Can have anybody explain this? And does though anyone remember Super Uncle Sauerkraut? Or as well about the Bruin Sunday, of course. Honestly, I think what I like most about that one is the fact that the dude got his own custom fucking flair on the Chipotle subreddit for having swears Chipotle had sauerkraut. That's... I love this guy. I love this guy's profile so much. It is so good. Christmas pleasures. Rubbing feet on the Christmas tree, eating so much eggnog until I start leaking. Walking into the bathroom after Granny uses it. Opening presents. Digi-Duro moments. Getting that first whiff of nutcracker fluid. Leaving the lights on all night so Santa won't fall down in the dark. Throwing poppy seeds into the backyard for Rudolph, Blitzen, etc. A teaspoon of Snap Crackle Pop. Putting your dog down. My idiot 7-year-old son made this animatronic type character in his Minecraft world all by himself. I'm so proud of him. He really tried his best, but it makes me feel quite ill. My plants dried out. I'm so fucking sad. I forgot to water them, and now there are peculiarly shaped mammoths spawning within the pot, from whence my apparatus have the origin to flourish. Let's just say I need advice now. That moment when you're eating Raisin bran and the bugs are underwater and you can't find them. I have discovered a plethora of unusual whales in my adventures, but I'm afraid that if I post, I may be ridiculed. Hey, so editing Bridget right here, I want to make sure I pointed it out that none of this is my content. This is all from u/santagrillcheese on Reddit. So if you like what that guy was posting, absolutely follow the dude's profile. It is so funny. I would not subscribe for more of this because I probably won't do this again. But if you enjoyed what you saw, absolutely do give that guy a follow.